1605. The first European settlement in Canada was Port Royal, founded in 1605. 1760. After the British conquest of New France in 1760, during the French Indian War, French Canadians continued to be an important part of life in the colonies. 1730. The British obtained Acadie after the Treaty of Utrecht. The 75% of the Acadian population migrated to other British colonies at the beginning of the French and Indian War. 1774. It was not until 1774, with the Quebec at sea, that the French legal system was re-adopted. 1800. In the 17th and 18th century, French colonizers introduced a variety of French. The French were the first Europeans to establish permanent colonies in what is now Quebec. The language French established its domicile on the banks of the St. Lawrence River in 1608. The new French colonies spread throughout the territory and could present to the maritime provinces southern Quebec and Ontario, as well as the Mississippi River Valley. The French language accompanies the discoveries and settlements of French in the New World. They differ French as the official language. In North America, they take are the French it is protected by law. The 3% of the total population speak French. The French language is made official of the executive and judicial levels of the province.
1800, in the 17th and 18th centuries, French colonizers introduced varieties of French. 1848, Lord Durham writes his Great Letter Assimilation, leading to the union of the two Canada and the regulation on the language French. Between 1850 and the 1960, the British North America Confederation had come to give the French language a true legal and political status. In the 2000s, the French language that assumes its destiny denounces your situation first. The French language is rapidly transformed into official language. In the north of Canada, in the Yukon Territories, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut, French is also an official language. In English and French, the terms French Canadian and Canadian Francaise clearly differ for Franco-Canadian and Franco-Canadian. The French language only represented a personal means of communication for Canadians, but over the course of centuries it has become a constituent element of nationality, the conditioned survival of a society attached to its value and faith, and finally the means of life and the developed factor of whole people, even a whole society. In Canada are living the Francophones and Anglophones. The idea that had prevailed during the adoption of the Charter of the French language was to make French the main language. In Quebec, they are living a Francophone society. French-speaking people in Quebec are fighting for renewal. Young people are now knowing the word French Canada. Many of the French Canadians at that time were descended on the two daughters of the Can.
French language, from the moment it felt, French began to alter itself. Actual law requires the Legislative Assembly to work in both languages, English and French. French is the normal and habitual language of work, teaching, communication, commerce, and business. Actually, they speak French only 4.4% of over half a million inhabitants. They are living mostly between the Quebec border and Eastern Ontario. Since 1968, French has been one of the two official languages of Canada. Today, many Canadians are speaking and writing in French. The term Canadian French is still used in historical and cultural contexts. Quebec French dominates French-speaking culture and French language media and the Canadian national level.